Hello everyone. So this is an update. First off, I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has viewed Second Empire episode 17. Sorry. Uh, to date, it has been the best performing video on my channel, and I am really, really grateful for everyone that's watched it and everyone that's commented and all the positive comments. So thank you for that. I'm just sorry that it takes so long to make these. A couple of people have said I should put a team together. I have tried that before, and I do have a small team working with me in terms of audio. I have several people who have done the voices. I have a good friend who does voices on occasions, but sadly his setup is not working at the moment. But thankfully, I've got all the voices I need for everyone else for Second Empire. I've just got I just do my stuff as I need it. Then obviously you've got Tony, who does the fantastic music, without which this series would be nothing. So thank you for that. I have tried getting other animators on board, but the series is quite power hungry, and I'm reluctant to tax anyone else's systems to get it done. And obviously I can't really pay anything, because then it would be a funded fan film and the BBC would be on me like a ton of bricks. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through a few things that I'm working on. I've just recorded a video, my top 10 favourite Doctor Who Doctors, which will be released after this, probably a week or so after this, because I've got to do some editing to it. It's my first time doing a video of this sort where I talk and then I put some pictures over the top of it, because I thought it'd be better than just, staring blankly into the camera. Yes, so I am working on Zero Dalek Part 2 and Second Empire 18. The first cut of both which are done. The reason Zero Dalek Part 2 is taking so long to come out is because it was almost scrapped. It started out as just a short, and then I thought I could make a little series out of this. Let's do a mini multiverse style of series of short episodes. Then I ran into a problem. I wrote this episode, and I was like, this series isn't going anywhere. So I then sat down and wrote a brief plot, which I should have done for multiverse. That should have been a lot more planned out. I was just eager to get it done. I think I was doing that during lockdown. We did have a rough idea of what we were doing, but since doing it, I thought of better ways that I could have ended it, and plot holes and all that. Anyway, so yeah, I wrote part 2, voiced it, animated it, and then realised I didn't have it to go anywhere, but now it is going somewhere, so I'm going to write it all, voice it, and then I can get back to animation. I do have everything for part 2 done, except this guy, Ryuk. If you are familiar with my audio books, audio stories that myself and my friend Phil have been doing, we haven't done them for a while and probably won't be doing any more because they just didn't do. There were quite a lot of work to do, to write and to the voice. We enjoyed doing them, but they just didn't perform very well. So, yeah, there was no real comments about Ryuk and Law's presence, which I'm surprised. I thought people would hate it. But for those of you who don't know, Ryuk is a hybrid, human Dalek and something else hybrid, technically a tribrid, that the Daleks made to give them a better understanding of non-Dalek races, and he reorganised the slave work camps to such an extent that they became very, very profitable, very, very efficient. So the Emperor promoted him and Law to generals. He commands the Zero Daleks, because, well, he saw that the Daleks that couldn't be conditioned were just being terminated, so he thought, I can do something with them. So he tried, and it worked, and the Emperor allowed it. He's not without his detractors, so don't think that he has an easy life in the Empire, but seeing as he is right next to the human sphere, he doesn't really have to interact with the rest of the Empire that much unless he goes to Skaro, which he has a few altercations with a certain Green Supreme. So that's Ryuk, and this model, this was not working. So this is the rough standing model. So this is the rough standing model. the helmet's basically done. I was going to use the Mandalorian armor because it was easier. This is the 3D printed stuff, and then this placeholder for the wings just to give it and hit the right presence. And so when I went into Daz to do the model, I had a fantastic set of wings, but they didn't work properly, and the hands didn't work properly. But I've since sorted that. I've had to change the wings, and I've changed the way I do the hands. So yay, that's all working. So he is going to be. He was going to be in the whole series as like the main character, but I think I'm going to limit it to a couple of scenes here and there, and then he's going to send his Daleks off to deal with the main issue of the story. Maybe a few interactions via communications here and there. I am going to show him interacting with the Emperor, which I'm interested to get people's opinions on. Law won't be making an appearance anytime soon because I don't have a female voice actor that could do the job, because I have a very sort of specific voice I want for her, and yeah, I don't really know any ladies that do voice acting. So that's that. Episode 18 is the first cut is done, and when I say first cut, I mean it's a light show. Basically, all the voices are there. I might have to re-voice a few, but yes, it's just under 12 minutes. It'll probably get a bit longer because some of the standard shots are only like 10 seconds. It might get shorter, it might get longer. I don't know yet. I did have a surprise waiting for me when I went to load up some of the files. These two shots and this entire block here were animated. Well, not perfectly animated, but they were there, so that's saved me a bit of time. In terms of editing for the comic, I've worked out that there are about 14 episodes left, so I'm going to have to cut that down a bit, because 14 episodes, it's about one episode a year, just over a year. Yeah, it's not gonna work unless I find a way, either win the lottery or have a clone or something. I don't know. But the reason episode 17 took so long is because I took a break halfway through doing it because I was burnt out. I hate doing that, but I have a rule: if I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. Because if it was my full-time job, then yeah, fantastic, I would. That being said, I am looking for other video ideas. I've tried gaming. Unless I'm gaming with other people, I don't really talk. I don't really play horror games. I don't action games. I'm not really very good at. The main games I play are like Minecraft, and everyone does that. Collection videos, I mean, that's like my only other thing that I do is collect stuff, but everyone does it. Everyone collects Lego, everyone collects figurines. They've all got the same opinions about it. If mine were a little bit different, it wouldn't really be that amazing. Warhammer, again, there are far more talented people out there. I couldn't really add anything to that. Movie reviews, I do have a few interesting movie takes, but one thing I'm really eager to not do is become a reactor, because I'm too critical for that. Please tell me some of you got that joke. No, I'm not going to become a reactor because I happen to think that's one of the laziest form of YouTube you can do. People earn money from it, it's true, but then they get funny about, oh, my video got copyrighted. Yeah, because you're literally just watching a movie, right? Anyway, and I'm not going to become a hate channel. I have negative opinions about New Who, but I keep them to myself unless someone wants to do a little argument. I mean, if someone wants to bring me onto a podcast or something and ask me questions, I'd be honest. I wouldn't toe the line. I'd be like, no, I don't like it. I just don't respect it. I did think about doing a podcast, but obviously my job is stupid in terms of hours. I basically have to work until very late, and so I don't get the time, unfortunately. And my days off are when everyone else is at work. So, yay. So if anyone has any ideas about stuff they want to see, I am prepared to do like episode reviews of like Doctor Who or stuff, or again, if this top 10 video does well, I might do some more of that. you know, it's tough. I don't just want to. I want to sort of branch out from Doctor Who. Because I don't really cover it, to be honest. I just do my own thing. I know I always have, but I do want to make more content for the channel. But as I said, if anyone has any ideas or inspirational thoughts, that would be very, very appreciated. Yeah, so Zero Dalek Part 2 is being worked on. Episode 18 is being worked on. I plan to dedicate most, if not all, of tomorrow to procrastinating and not really doing anything. No, I do hope to get at least a few scenes, a few shots, scenes, bloody hell. Yeah, I wish I could get a few scenes done. No, I'll get about, probably maybe, the goal is about 10 shots, get them at least roughed in tomorrow, maybe work on some effects. Yes, so that's pretty much it. Again, any ideas, comments, suggestions, please let me know. And yes, thank you very much for watching.